Coming up on the Code Bet Daily, it's the Stats Guy and Alex show today. Game picks, best bets, and player props. What have you got for a Stats Guy?
It's a minute nerd in me coming out, betting on some AFL Fantasy. Yeah.
I think we should make the Wednesday show the Stats Guy and Leo Fantasy show. But that's just me, not me trying to get off another show. I'm looking at a gun try-scorer in the NRL and a really weird multi thanks to our good friends at Ladbrokes.
Why not?
Code Bet Daily, check it out. Welcome to the Code Bet Daily for Wednesday, March 29th, episode 81 on a dark, gloomy, dreary Melbourne day.
Let's get it back up and about.
Daylight savings is about to end. The Grand Prix is here, so I'm assuming there's going to be car crashes and fun this weekend. So
absolutely. Yeah. Stay away from Albert Park this weekend. That's if you're driving and not going to the F1.
Absolutely do not go to Albert Park because you will be stuck in traffic for 4 days. Stats Guy and I are writers for codebet.com.au. That's a very good website. You should go check it out because, well, that's what it's called. And there's a lot of awesome stuff this week. I was just complaining about how busy my next 2 days were.
There's so much sport to cover.
Yeah, so much sport to cover. I got Group 1 racing at Randwick, the championships kicking off. AFL, NRL, EPL, Champions League not too far away.
Wow,
potentially WrestleMania. Yes, I have a wrestling shirt on under this jumper
if you're
watching on. But today, player props, game picks, best bets for today, tomorrow, September, October, November.
Whenever you want.
Whenever we're looking for it.
Yep.
Let's rip in because, well, let's be honest, we don't have much time to waste. Stats Guy, what are you looking at today?
What am I looking at? AFL, tennis, and some NBA. So a bit of everything.
That is everywhere. I'm just keeping it nice and simple with some NRL and AFL. I was trying not to give too many hot AFL takes, given we'll be back AFL later today for the AFL show.
Nice. There's still plenty out there, though.
Yeah, that's it. Let's rip in, Stats Guy. One player prop. Where are you kicking us off?
I'm going to have a look at a bit of AFL Fantasy. Leo was talking about it on the live stream. I thought there was a bit of value in the Western Bulldogs v Brisbane Lions. A few markets for that. I'm looking at Lachie, Neale. He's been a star of the competition, obviously a Brownlow medalist. He's averaged 106 of his last 8 seasons of fantasy, 100 points that is. He averaged 107 last year, so I'm looking at the 100-plus market. He hasn't had the best start to the year. He's only averaging, I think, in the 80s. But his last 3 games against the Dogs, he's averaging 106 fantasy points. He had 33 touches and a goal last year against the Dogs. Absolutely killed him. So he loves playing against them. Had 133 fantasy points that last game against the Dogs. So that over 100 market at $1.85, I think, good value and just a bit niche. Why not have a look at some AFL Fantasy market? Just being a nerd coming out of me.
Spoiler alert, you'll see in tomorrow's paper the same game multi for Brisbane Lions, Western Bulldogs. Yes. Lachie Neale averages just under 30 possessions against the Western Bulldogs in his career. Averages 26.04 possessions at Docklands throughout his time.
Yeah, right.
It's also when Freo were coming across and, Freo didn't win in Melbourne for like many years. So,
yeah, right. So, I think if he gets over that 30 touches, which a lot of people are predicting, he's going to get close to that 100 fantasy point market. So why not jump
I wouldn't bring in an average of 2 games so far because every one of the Brisbane Lions were terrible against Port Adelaide.
And then
last week's more.
Ashcroft stood up last week.
Go off. Yeah.
But also Bulldogs have looked pretty bad. They've relied too much on the bot.
Bad? They suck.
They've sucked.
If Hawthorn wasn't a reaction, I'm going to save it for later.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm going to get angry later.
But I think Brisbane could have a big game and they're going to be led by Lachie Neale. So why not get on that fantasy market? Yeah.
Look
AFL
out for
fantasy.
my Western Bulldogs tirade later this afternoon.
Yeah. You've just been going hard on them. Them and the Hawks.
I'm going to keep
everyone thought the Hawks.
I feel bad for Hawthorn almost. Let's have a look.
What are you looking at?
Daniel Tupou, Sydney Roosters winger, absolute gun to score a try on a Thursday night against the Parramatta Eels. Look, he scored at least 1 in 6 of his last 7 appearances. And against the Eels, he scored 10 tries in 14 games against them. He scored 135 throughout his career. Prolific try scorer, absolute gun. His standing leap is amazing. Like when he gets just that jump at the ball, he can tower over anyone in the league. It is fantastic to watch. Finally, the NRL decided to bring in a law against, the old AFL tunnel.
Yes.
Yeah, for years, Tupou,
you could just tunnel.
For years, Tupou would be midair.
I think that's why I never played rugby league. I'm like, if I go up there and you're
also 4'4" and can't jump.
I can jump.
Okay, sure.
And I'm like 4'8". I'm like 4'8".
Note that down for another.
We'll do a vertical
Stats Guys jumping.
Code Bet vertical test daily one time.
Exactly. But back to Tupou. Look, a bunch of attention is going to be on Suiali for many, many reasons. And just allows Tupou just to chill out on his wing and go about his job. And the Chooks can pick him out and he can score once again. About $1.94 around. So not the shortest price, but a nice little player prop for tomorrow night.
For a multi.
I am sure that Phil will go deep into that game tomorrow, but I'm going to talk about it later on in my match game picks.
Lovely.
The next segment. That's called a segue, Stats Guy.
Very nice.
Let's go.
That's how you do it. I'm going to the NBA. I'm taking over James's job while he's
gonna
not here.
punch you later.
Yeah, no, I reckon he won't mind this too. We got the LA Lakers taking on the Chicago Bulls. It's in Chicago. They have the 20th worst home record in the league. So I was just having a look at the Lakers here.
It's the house CM Punk got, right? The United Center.
United Center, yeah, home of Michael Jordan and CM Punk apparently. But yeah, so the Bulls have been pretty bad at home. They actually beat the Lakers a couple of days ago, but that was LeBron just came back from an injury, started on the bench for
He had a tendon injury with his foot, and he's back that soon.
Yeah,
Nuts.
he's already back. He's unbelievable. He came off the bench for the first time since 2007. So it was unbelievable. He's always just in the starting lineup. So I think
he should be in a moon boot, to be honest.
Probably. He's incredible. He will come back, I think, into the starting lineup, which will help the Lakers. They only just lost that last game, so he will help that Anthony Davis do a bit of scoring. Davis needs to attack a bit more. They've also been trusting this guy, Austin Reeves, who's not the most well-known player, but the last 2 weeks he's averaged 20.7 rebounds and 5 assists, which has been really good. Just helping it when LeBron's been out and things like that. So Lakers head-to-head $1.80. I really like Reeves. Got Anthony Davis, and then LeBron coming back in. I think the Bulls, too much eye power for the Bulls. Lakers also have to win to keep that spot for the playoffs. So Lakers head-to-head $1.80. I don't mind it.
I like it. Took care of it.
Yeah.
Got it all rolled around into one. We'll see if Jim agrees with you later.
Yeah, I don't know if he will, but I'm going for that.
Can't wait for that. Anyway, I'm looking yet again, Sydney Roosters, Parramatta Eels tomorrow night in Sydney. Taking the Chooks minus 4.5 with Bet365 at the $1.91.
That's a pretty good line, actually. Yeah.
Roosters are coming into this one off the bye. Of course, Parramatta won by a point last week
that was nuts.
against Penrith in extra time, golden point, whatever you want to call it. Either or, gold jacket, green jacket, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Look, the Roosters have won their last 8 at home against the Eels, and in their last 5 night matches, they've covered the line. So that's against any team, not just against the Eels. So
that's good
in
stuff.
fairness, the Roosters play a lot of their games at night, so it's not really like a big, this is an amazing
because they're a big team.
Well, they usually play Friday night.
Like your AFL teams and things like that.
Thursday night, Friday night's real Roosters time. Maybe a Sunday afternoon for an old school rivalry game. But look, the Roosters don't care about outside noise. Like, Suiali's leaving. He's going to NRL. Take your money and go
there's all
elsewhere,
a bit of news about that, isn't there?
Yeah, well, he's leaving. So what? He's leaving at the end of next
NRL
year.
confuses me with that. You can say
He's
literally in
leaving at the
round
end of
what
next
round are we up to?
year.
Round 4 or 5. You can say in the middle of the season that you're leaving. I don't
He's
like that.
given them 23 months notice. He's like,
I don't like that in NRL. Just play out the season, sort it out at the end.
Weaves, I'm quitting in October 2087. There you go.
Where's the party?
It's 66 years away. That's God, come on. But that's what I mean. Like, they don't care about the outside noise. Like, all right, cool.
It's weird,
All right, we've got you till the end of next year.
Yeah.
Let's go in 2
It's
flags.
just, it's a business.
Business as usual.
I actually
They
do respect
not
that,
care. They'll probably find the next Jaymz Tedesco and Suiali in the next 6 weeks anyway and steal them from the West Tigers again. But minus 4.5. I like that. I think the Roosters are one of the main teams to beat this year. I've said that throughout all of the talks that we've had. Yes, I'm a Roosters fan, but it's like, their squad's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
And they're just going to keep building and building and building. Parramatta finally won a game last week, but
it was a bit lucky. Golden
not
point.
Lucky, but it was just a brutal game, and the Roosters have had 2 weeks to prepare for Parramatta. So expect the Roosters to win. Love the minus 4.5 at $1.91. Take that. Throw it into your weekend multis, I think.
I also was going to say, I wish we had if not golden point, but extra time in AFL and things like that. I can't stand the draw. I want a result.
The difference between NRL and AFL is in NRL, obviously, try 4 points and 2 points for your conversion or penalties. You have so many more opportunities in AFL to score.
Yeah. I'm not saying golden point, but it's a bit
easier
extra
to score in AFL.
Yeah.
No, because you have 120 minutes to win a game of football, and if you can't do that by kicking straight or whatever else, you don't deserve it. NRL, I understand because it's 80 minutes and it's literally gladiators running
into each other. Yeah, I get that.
Completely different spectrum.
I want the I don't want a result.
Next you're going to say, in soccer this shouldn't be a draw.
Yeah.
No,
of course
you're an idiot. Best bets for today, tomorrow, whenever. You're taking us to Miami, aren't you?
I am back to Miami in the tennis. You're like, how long is this going for? Well, most tournaments go for 2 weeks.
To Miami?
I'd go to Miami for a bit. We should do a co-bet from there. That'd be cool. Yeah,
it's tax free there. Let's move there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, good idea.
Now I'm looking at Emil Rusevori taking on Yannick Sinner. So,
nailed it.
Yeah, thank you. The Finnish man taking on the Italian. The Italian Yannick Sinner is top 10 seed in this. He's 11th in the world. Great player. He's absolutely killing it. They've played 5 times and Yannick Sinner has won 4 of these. So, and
it's fair record.
And that wasn't the first time they played was when Rusevori beat him, and that was when Sinner was like 17, I think.
Do we have like how many years is this over? Like, have they not
it's been about 4 years because Sinner's still pretty young. Yeah, cool. Sinner's only like 22 or something like that. So the last time they met in Miami, Sinner won 2-1. So value is much better for that than Sinner to win in straight sets. He's only paying $1.15 to win. So I'm like, I got to look a bit more value. Sinner's 2 sets to 1.
I mean, it's the best bet any price or winner stats guy.
Yeah, no, I'm not betting $1.15. $4.15 you get for Sinner to win 2 sets to 1, which is what he won last time they met in Miami. Roosters is a much better on hard courts, which they are in.
Does he like hard and fast
hard
courts?
and fast courts? I don't know if Roosters likes. I haven't looked into that much. So we were talking about the fast courts in Miami, but yeah, Sinner 2 sets to 1. I think is really good value at $4.15. When Roosters is a solid player himself, but yeah, he's not going to get past the top 10 seed here. Yeah.
Okay, don't mind it.
Yeah.
Don't mind it. Stats guy going, you know.
Bit
What are you going to do
different,
when this tennis opens on?
Oh, let's go to the next. There's one every week, so
Yeah, fair enough. You probably
go to the golf or anything. F1.
you're going to Orlando next, surely. Surely
Yeah.
they go Miami down to Orlando.
I don't know. Actually, you'll have a look.
I don't care.
Yeah, I can tell.
Just tell me when Wimbledon's on. That's all. That's what I want to know. Is that's on. The Tour de France is on. The
Yeah,
Ashes will be
yeah.
on. It's going to be great.
There's so much sport to cover. Yeah,
Man,
it's awesome.
which is going to be insane here. Anyway, my best bet, Ladbrokes. Our good friends at Ladbrokes
Yes.
have an AFL special this weekend. It's a multi.
Yep. I don't mind this at all.
$6.44 for this. So
Yep.
you've got Will Ashcroft to get 20 plus disposals tomorrow night.
He was amazing.
Very
last
easily
week.
to do. He got 31 against much better Melbourne.
Yeah, they have a great midfield. Yeah,
He should very easily have 20.
Mm-hmm.
I've set him for 25 plus in tomorrow's paper multi.
nice.
Lions to win. I think they're one of the better bets of the weekend in the AFL. So
Against
that's
the
pretty
Dogs,
easy.
yeah.
Collingwood to beat Richmond. I agree with that.
Yep, it'll be close, but yeah, Collingwood should win.
And your boy stats guy.
Oh,
Kangaroos minus 11.5 against Hawthorn.
yep.
Hawthorn stink.
Hold on, stink.
I absolutely
I
love
wouldn't be
this.
surprised if we somehow
Like,
choke it, but we should cover that
You
line.
should-
I'm going to tip that line in my
I
co-bet.com
think,
article.
you'll cover the line, 2 or more goals. It's just that they've been so bad, Hawthorn.
Yep.
You know, the Suva Lachie could have an absolute day out
hopefully,
kicking
yeah.
bags. And just going back to tomorrow night's game, the Dogs aren't great, and Will Ashcroft's an absolute jet. $6.44 for this multi.
I'm surprised it's that
Let's
much.
go.
Yeah.
So I'll list out those legs again. Will
Yep.
Ashcroft, 20 or more disposals. Brisbane Lions to win. Collingwood to win. And North Melbourne to cover the 11.5 line against Hawthorn.
They're all the things we've been talking about
$6.44 with Ladbrokes. I think all of them are going to involve me
$6.44.
tipping later this afternoon. But get around that special. Go to Ladbrokes AFL Extras. That's where it is.
Awesome.
$6.44. I think that's a good bet.
Very
Hence
good
why
bet.
it's my best bet of today.
Nice. Yeah, I'll be on that, I reckon.
I like this. The Express Code Bet Daily for today
Absolutely
is done
Express.
and
I
dusted.
don't know
We
how
rushed
we've-
through this. It's not like we have other things to do whatsoever.
No, never.
We'll be back later this afternoon.
We will. Yeah,
Yelling
get around
about
AFL
all the
show.
games in the AFL this week. I wonder. Oh, actually,
Oh,
we've got to tabulate how the tips went. I think we've evened out this week.
Yeah,
reckon
I think
only
I
tipped-
won. I won with 5. I think.
Okay,
which
well,
is,
I got 4
which is
last
pretty
week,
bad.
I
It was a
think, so
tough
that's not
week.
Great.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I still might be in front. Hell yeah. But get around the podcast, please. Like, review it, subscribe, and star it.
Nice.
Yep, did it. Have
Jaymz
to do
will
it.
be
I
happy.
think it's in my contract to do that when I host. But send in any questions via the socials, any bets. Grandma McAllion, send in something, please.
Yeah,
she love the TAB.
Anyway, she used to get on Ollie
Get
all the
down
time,
having
so
a bet.
she might
So
get
yeah,
on that.
hashtag no free ads. But that's it, I think. Good
Perfect.
job, stats guy.
Thank you.
Thanks, Gerald. Thanks, Leo.
Thanks, guys.
It's got a different hat on today. I'm enjoying it. It's a more comfortable Wednesday kit for Gerald. It's really good. I like it. What do we say here, stats guy?
Gamble responsibly.
Hell yeah, get around it. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. We'll catch you later today. It's CodeBet Daily. Out.
Chances are you're about to lose. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.